Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about something that's currently happening in Arc Raiders. I've put around 250 hours into the game, and I've started noticing some issues that could seriously hurt its future. As someone who spent countless hours playing Ark Survival Evolved and watched that game decline due to weak development decisions, I can recognize the warning signs when a game starts heading in the wrong direction. Before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed, consider dropping a subscription. I'm working toward 1,000 subscribers, and I truly appreciate the support. So let's get into it. I've made a list of the things that are hurting the game right now, and we're going to go through them one by one. First, I want to talk about the biggest problem the game has at this point, and that is...
Like 1,000% cheating. What?
I mean, the game's kind of cooked, dude.
Is that guy cheating? Yeah, he's cheating.
100%
Bro, they're cheating.
You guessed it, cheating is ruining the game. And the worst part is, if you use cheats smart, it's almost impossible for them to detect it. So what's the punishment? A 30-day ban? That's a joke. You're telling me that someone who actively purchased cheating software to gain an advantage over the real player base, players who are grinding, completing quests, can just get aim-locked from level 1 Stitcher and they only receive a 30-day suspension? After that, their account is worth exactly the same as before. Not to mention the streamers who get everything they lost to cheaters returned to them, while I've only received in-game mail maybe once or twice. I didn't even get a message when I was killed from inside the mesh on Stella Montis. That kind of inconsistency sends the wrong message to the player base. Now, one of the most shocking things to me is that it only takes one search on YouTube to find these cheats. For the first time, I've actually seen cheat providers openly creating YouTube content showcasing their software, which is absurd. I genuinely don't understand how these videos are still allowed on the platform. They are literally promoting the very thing that's killing the game. And you can get these cheats for as little as $7 a day. $7 to ruin dozens of players' experiences. Now I want to get into the second major issue affecting the game. Glitches, duping, and infinite throw exploits, and how poorly the developers have handled these problems. The infinite throw glitch was finally fixed today, after being in the game for 2 months. Now, tell me this. Do you think the players who duped money, grenades, and other valuable items had anything taken from them? Nothing. They kept everything they duped, including all the money they made from the ducks, while the rest of us are grinding every single day just to make 5 million for an expedition. Now tell me, is that fair? What's up with the zip lines?
Oh, that was me. You like him? Here, watch. I'll do it right now. Watch it.
What the fuck?
This glitch is fucking awesome, man.
This is exactly why the player count is dropping every day. Instead of fixing the real issues that players are actually asking for, we're getting pointless new events that make no sense. And now that brings me to the third reason I feel the game is starting to get boring. Updates are just too slow and too small, offering nothing meaningful or interesting. We haven't seen a new gun in a long time. The new events are boring, and the game is starting to feel repetitive. There are a few specific things I don't like about the way they've handled updates. First, the blueprint drop rates. It used to be exciting to actually find a blueprint.
Whoa! No way!
They had real value, and the thrill of getting out with one was part of what made the game fun for me. But with the introduction of Cold Snap, that all changed. Blueprints started dropping everywhere, and suddenly, nothing had value anymore. I also want to talk about the weekly trials, which are just repeating the same content over and over. They're all focused on PvE, which doesn't make sense. Even if you're the best PvP player in the game, you'll be beaten on the leaderboard by players who stick to PvE lobbies and PvE trials. The same goes for rank rewards. You'd expect that if you achieve the highest rank in the game, you get something that actually shows other players you've beaten it, right? But no, you just get some lame skins and emotes. They also lowered the drop rates for Maitreya and Queen cores, which makes fighting them barely worth it, especially considering all the risks of losing your weapon in the process. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to make an awareness video. Maybe if it goes viral, the developers will actually see it. I'll continue to play the game and create content around it, but only time will tell if they start addressing the issues that actually need fixing. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and if you made it to the end, I'll see you in the next one.